Episode 2, Neverland.
Feeling that Peter was on his way back, the Neverland had again woken up. We ought to use the proper word and say wakened, but woke is better and was always used by Peter. In his absence, things are usually quiet on the island. The fairies take an hour longer in the morning, the beasts attend to their young, and when pirates and lost boys meet, they merely bite their thumbs at each other. But with the coming of Peter, who hates lethargy, they are underway again. If you put your ear to the ground now, you would hear the whole island seething with life. The boys on the island vary, of course, in numbers, according as they get killed and so on. And when they seem to be growing up, which is against the rules, Peter thins them out. But at this time, there were 6 of them, counting the twins as 2. Let us pretend to lie here among the sugarcane and watch them.
Has Peter come back yet, Slightly?
No, Toodles. No.
I am always afraid of the pirates when Peter's not here to protect us.
I'm not afraid of pirates. Nothing frightens me. But I do wish Peter would come back and tell us whether he's heard anything more about Cinderella.
Slightly, I dreamt last night that the prince found Cinderella.
Twin, I do not think you should have dreamt that, for I didn't, and Peter may say we oughtn't to dream differently, being twins, you know?
I am awfully anxious about Cinderella. You see, not knowing anything about my own mother, I am fond of thinking that she was rather like Cinderella.
All I remember about my mother is that she often said to Father, "Oh, how I wish I had a checkbook of my own." I don't know what a checkbook is, but I should just love to give my mother one.
My mother was fonder of me than your mothers were of you. Peter had to make up names for you, but my mother had written my name on the pinafore I was lost in. Slightly Soiled. That's my name.
Ahoy, me hearties. Yo ho, the pirate life, the flag of skull and bones, a merry hour, a hempen rope, and hey for Davy Jones.
A more villainous-looking lot never hung in a row on the execution dock. Here, a little in advance, ever and again with his head to the ground listening, his great arms akimbo, is the handsome Italian Cecco, who cut his name in letters of blood on the back of the governor of the prison at Gale. Here is Bill Jukes, every inch of him tattooed, and Cookson, who towered over everyone he ever met. Gentleman Starkey, once an usher in a public school, and still dainty in his ways of killing. And Skylights, and the Irish Smee, an oddly genial man who stabbed, so to speak, without offense, and Noodler, whose hands were fixed on backwards. In the midst of them, the blackest and the largest in that dark setting, reclined James Hook, or as he wrote himself, Jazz Hook, of whom it is said he was the only man that the sea feared.
A-pirating we go, and if we're parted by a shot, we're sure to meet below.
Captain, let go of my arm! Put back that pistol first. It was one of the boys you hate. I could have shot him dead.
Aye, but only one. I want them all.
Shall I after him, Captain, and tickle him with Johnny Corkscrew? Johnny is a silent fella.
Not now. He is only one, and I want to mischief all 7. Scatter and look for them.
Aye, Captain. Aye.
Most of all, I want their captain, Peter Pan. 'Twas he cut off my arm.
I have waited a long time to shake his hand with this. Oh, how I'll tear him to pieces.
Yet I have often heard you say your hook was worth a score of hands for combing your hair and other homely uses.
If I was a mother, I would pray to have my children born with this instead of that. Smee. Oh, Pan flung my arm to a crocodile that happened to be passing by.
I have oft noticed your strange dread of crocodiles.
Not of crocodiles, but of that one crocodile. The brute liked my arm so much, Smee, that he has followed me ever since, from sea to sea and from land to land, licking his lips for the rest of me.
Well, in a way, it's a sort of compliment.
I want no such compliments. I want Peter Pan, who first gave the brute his taste for me. Smee, that crocodile would have had me before now, but by a lucky chance he swallowed a clock, and it goes tick, 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 tick inside him, and so before he can reach me, I hear the tick and bolt. Once I heard it strike 6 within him.
Some day the clock will run down, and then he'll get you.
That is the fear that haunts me. Smee, this mushroom I sit on is hot. I am burning.
Oh, it's a chimney!
Oh, 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 oh. Listen, Smee, 'tis plain they live here, beneath the ground. Oh.
What is your plan, Captain?
I shall return to the boat and cook a large rich cake of jolly thickness with sugar on it, green sugar. Oh, there can be but one room below, for there is but one chimney. The silly moles had not the sense to see that they did not need a door apiece. We must leave the cake on the shore of the mermaid's lagoon. These boys are always swimming about there, trying to catch the mermaids. They will find the cake and gobble it up, because, having no mother, they don't know how dangerous 'tis to eat rich, damp cake. They will die.
It's the wickedest, prettiest policy I have ever heard of.
Shake hands on it.
Oh, no, Captain, no.
The crocodile!
They are gone.
I do wish Peter was here.
Did you see the pirates, Nibs?
No, but I saw a wonderfuler thing, Twin. High over the lagoon I saw the loveliest great white bird. It is flying this way.
What kind of a bird, do you think?
I don't know, but it looked so weary, and as it flew it moaned, "Poor Wendy."
I remember now. Were birds called Wendy's.
See, it comes! Windy! How lovely it is!
That is Tinkerbell. Tink is trying to hurt the Wendy. Hello, Tink. She says Peter wants us to shoot the Wendy.
Let us do what Peter wishes.
Ooh, are you sure?
Aye, shoot it! Quick, bows and arrows!
Out of the way, Tink. I'll shoot it. I have shot the Wendy! Peter will be so pleased.
This is no bird. I think this must be a lady.
And Toodles has killed her.
Oh, now I see. Peter was bringing her to us.
To take care of us?
Oh, Toodles.
I did it. When ladies used to come to me in dreams, I said, "Pretty mother." But when she really came, I shot her. Friends, goodbye.
Don't go.
I must. I am so afraid of Peter.
Greetings, boys! I am back. Why do you not cheer? Great news, boys. I have brought at last a mother for us all. She flew this way. Have you not seen her?
Oh, mournful day!
Peter, I will show her to you.
No.
Stand back and let Peter see.
Wendy with an arrow in her heart? Wendy is dead.
I thought it was only flowers that die.
Perhaps she is frightened of being dead. Whose arrow?
Mine, Peter.
Oh, dastard hand!
Strike, Peter. Strike true.
I cannot strike. There is something that stops my hand.
'Tis she, the Wendy lady. See her arm. I think she said poor Tootles.
She lives!
The Wendy lady lives!
See, the arrow struck against this. It is a kiss I gave her. It has saved her life.
I remember kisses. Let me see it. Aye, that is a kiss.
Wendy, get better quickly and I'll take you to see the mermaids. She is awfully anxious to see a mermaid.
Listen to Tink rejoicing because she thinks the Wendy is dead. Tink, the Wendy lives.
It was she who said that you wanted us to shoot the Wendy.
She said that? Then listen, Tink, I am your friend no more. Be gone from me forever.
She is crying.
She says she is your fairy.
Oh, well, not forever, but for a whole week. Now what shall we do with Wendy?
Let us carry her down into the house.
Yes, let us build a house around her. Leave it all to me. Bring the best of what we have. Gut our house. Be sharp.
John, wake up. Where's Nana, John?
It is true. We did fly. And here's Peter. Peter, is this the place?
Yes.
Where's Wendy?
She's asleep.
Ooh, John, let's wake her and get her to make supper for us.
Curly, see that these boys help in the building of the house.
Build a house?
For the Wendy.
For Wendy? Why, she's only a girl.
That is why we are her servants.
Are you Wendy's servants?
Yes, and you also. Away with them. Oh, Wendy, if you could sing the kind of house you would like to have.
I wish I had a woodland house, the littlest ever seen, with funny little red walls and roof of mossy green.
I think it is finished.
There's no knocker on the door. There's no chimney. We must have a chimney.
It certainly does need a chimney.
All look your best. The first impression is awfully important.
Where am I?
Wendy lady, for you, we built this house.
Oh, say you are pleased.
Lovely, darling house.
And we are your children.
Oh.
Wendy lady, be your mother.
Ought I? Of course, it is frightfully fascinating, but you see, I am only a little girl. I have no real experience.
That doesn't matter. What we need is just a nice, motherly person.
Oh dear, I feel that is just exactly what I am.
It is! We saw it at once.
Very well then. I will do my best. Come inside at once, you naughty children. I am sure your feet are damp. And before I put you to bed, I have just time to finish the story of Cinderella.
This episode featured the voices of Karen Fulda as the narrator, Michael Fieldol as Tootles, Lucas Aldefano as Slightly, Justin DeLong as Nibs, Chelsea Cato as Curly, Benasia T. Baskin as Twin 1, Haley Bayermeister as Second Twin, Jonathan Minshew Gonzalez as Captain Hook, Tim Perfect as Checo, Henry Graham Murray as Smee, and Tyler Holmes as Peter Pan.